Just watch this video to the end. This isn't Google VO3 or Flux or Minimax or Kling 2.1. It is not any of those fancy words that rip for trying to explore our imagination. Hi and welcome. I'm Zara Kessler, your virtual guide on this Faceless YouTube channel. Let's jump right in. I'll show you exactly how to set up a clean, professional, faceless studio like the one you're watching right now. All right, so we'll be using 3 tools for this project. First, let's go to Google Whisk. On your address bar, type labs.google/fx and send. And here we are. So as you can see, there are multiple tools for creativity in this page. We are here for Whisk, so just click on Launch Whisk. And this first page opens. Just click on Enter Tools. All right, so welcome to the Whisk Tools section, or as I like to call it, the creative playground. Now listen, I'm not going to throw a million tools at you and start explaining stuff that has nothing to do with what we're trying to do here. Nope. We're keeping it simple. Just the good stuff that actually matters for this project. Right here. This is your profile. It shows your subscription status. As you can see, I have the Pro Plan badge. Fancy, right? But don't worry, I'll show you how to get a full month with 1,000 credits. Yep, 1,000. And you can use that for both image generation and animation. Now, here's one thing I like about Whisk. Other platforms like Flux, they'll charge you like 70 to 300 credits for one generation. I mean, come on. But Whisk? Just 1 credit. 1 per image to video animation. That's wild, right? With 1,000 credits, you could seriously animate all the images you'll need for the next, like 4 months or so. Yeah, I know, it sounds a bit too good to be true, but trust me, it works. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to animate different body movements, hand gestures, object picking and so on that you can use and reuse over and over, and it looks new every single time. So let's continue. All right, by the left-hand side, click on this black dot to reveal the sidebar. Wait, let me remove my face so we can see the entire screen. That's better, okay. Now, as you can see, there are 3 main features here. The first is subject, the second is scene, and the third is style. So let's focus on the subject for now. For the scene, you can upload any image you like, and the AI will copy the background from that image to spice up the look of the generated picture. You can even take a screenshot of your favorite YouTuber's channel, and the AI will replicate the setup to create a fresh new scene. Click here to upload an already saved image from your computer to be used as a reference. If you don't have one yet, that's totally fine. You'll just need to generate a placeholder image first by writing your prompt here, which can then be used as a reference to create your final avatar. Remember, you cannot animate any image you generated using this prompt field, okay? If you want your generated image animated, this is where you enter your prompt, not here. This left-hand sidebar is just a placeholder for reference images or prompt. Also remember that you cannot animate any image you uploaded directly from your computer into Whisk. Whisk AI does not currently support animating an uploaded image. It can only use it as a reference to generate something similar. So, if you do not have a reference image to upload, just click on Hide Images, or Add Images if you change your mind and decides to upload. I'll just paste my prompt in this field, and it reads, an American woman in her late 20s with beautiful long braided hair sitting behind a tidy table in a clean, softly lit, minimalist space. She has a warm, genuine, natural look, no heavy makeup, just her authentic beauty. Behind her, a green neon light runs through the wall. On the table in front of her is an open laptop and a phone. A mini plant on the table, her hands rest calmly on the table, the background is plain but elegant, and the lighting highlights her natural features in a flattering, YouTube-friendly way. And these are the basic settings. This is a dice that generates a random prompt. We have no use for this one for now. And this is for the aspect ratio meant for different screens, but we'll stick with the default here, 16:9, which is landscape, perfect for YouTube. And this settings holds the seed and model quality. You can toggle this lock icon to lock the seed number if you like the generation and would love to generate similar. Don't select quality because it usually produces a poor result. Just leave it as it is. Just come down to the bottom right corner of the screen and click on this bold black circle to start the generation. We'll wait for just 5 seconds and here you go. The image is ready. You can ask ChatGPT to help with your prompt. I'll also leave this super prompt below so you can use it, add to it, or minus anything as you wish. So, next, choose your preferred avatar for animation. Make sure the avatar is facing the camera clearly and double check for any unusual shapes or distracting objects before finalizing your choice. Got it? Great. Now, let's move on to editing the image to match your preferred style. You can change the clothing color, add custom text to the wall, to objects, or even directly onto the avatar's outfit. I'll give some examples, so stick with me. Click Refine to add optional details in the prompt field. But here's where Whisk AI falls a bit short: image consistency. Whisk AI often struggles to maintain visual consistency across edits. So, if you plan to refine an image, just keep it in mind that you may not be getting the consistency you expected. So to change anything from the image, just add your text within the previous prompt. Now let's change the style or color of the dress our avatar is wearing to, let's say, pink dress. So we write, she is wearing a pink dress. Good, so let's generate. Image generation usually takes around 5 seconds. Great, that just took about 5 seconds. Now, as you can see, it followed the prompt correctly, a pink dress. However, if we compare it with the original reference, they don't look exactly the same. Whisk AI attempts to maintain consistency by matching features like the eyes, nose, and lips. But unfortunately, that alone isn't enough to create a truly consistent character. You can always regenerate the image or tweak your prompt to get a better result. To animate any image, simply click on this Animate button, and this text prompt field opens. Now you can enter your desired animation style. This is your download button. You'll need to double-click it to start the download process. This one is your like button, and here is the delete button. Just like before, all actions require a double click to activate. Now, let's move on to generating different body movements, like picking up objects and more. For this example, I'll use another image I previously generated. All right, I'll choose one of these images and refine it to change the color of her sweater from light brown to white, before moving on to animation. Great. Now that the image is ready, you'll notice that only the Refine button is available. The Animate option isn't showing yet. That's because we need to exit this view first by closing the current window. Now you can see the Animate button has appeared. Click on Animate, then move to the prompt field. Let's type something like, character explains and holds her two hands together. Now hit generate. The animation process typically takes about 45 to 50 seconds. So let's wait while it processes. I'll fast track the video to save time. The video is ready. Let's play it. Perfect. That's exactly what we asked for. You can clearly see the character holding both hands together while explaining. It looks natural and expressive. But remember, Whisk AI doesn't always follow prompts exactly, so if the result isn't quite right, just try again. Let's go ahead and run the same prompt once more. You can repeat it around 5 times to get different variations. These subtle differences are great for editing as they give your video a more natural and dynamic feel. You can also experiment with simple prompts like character smiles while talking or just character explains. You need these kinds of body movements and hand gestures to bring your videos to life. All right, animation done. Let's see what we've got. This is real good. You can see why you need to generate some of these expressive body movements for your video projects. Now, let me use my face for this one, and let's say character typing on the laptop. And send. Let's wait. Done. Let's play it and see the result. Okay, that's good. Although the typing was short-lived, but that will be so much useful. You can use many simple prompts like, character touches her heart with one hand. It works great for introductions, just like I did at the beginning of this video. You can also try prompts like, character picks up a paper, or character picks up a pen, depending on what's on your avatar's table. When these simple actions are combined with matching speech and lip sync, they create natural and expressive animations for your avatar. You can see these videos I created using these simple prompts. You don't need complicated words or ChatGPT to generate it. It's dead simple. Prompts like, character picks up the phone and explains. Character folds both hands under her jaw and smiles. Camera zooms in on character. Character touches her heart. Character touches her hair while explaining, and so on. This is not Midjourney, where you have to go to a prompt university to generate something usable. Now, let's get to the second step, which is text-to-speech. Don't worry, we won't be using 11 Labs in this example. As of this recording, 11 Labs still hold the top position when it comes to text-to-speech. For a clean alternative to 11 Labs, visit tts.openai.com. So, here's your prompt field under the Vocalize section. This is where your previously generated voices are stored. Next, we have the voice library, where you can access all available voices. Let's listen to a few samples.
Text-to-speech. OpenAI is a technology that converts text into speech based on artificial intelligence platform.
Text-to-speech. OpenAI is a technology that converts text into speech based on artificial intelligence platform.
Text-to-speech. OpenAI is a technology that converts text into speech based on artificial intelligence platform.
They sound good and fairly natural. Now I'll select Teresa's voice and paste an already written prompt and hit the Create Speech button. In about 7 seconds or more, depending on the volume of the text you provided, the successful vocalization message will pop up. Just wait for the play button to pull up from below the center of the screen before you can listen to the speech. This will take another few seconds. This one is ready, so let's hear the result.
For a clean alternative to 11 Labs, visit tts.openai.com. As of this recording, 11 Labs still hold the top position when it comes to text-to-speech.
That sounds very natural. Okay, just click here to download the MP3 file. Now to our third step, which is to lip sync your avatar. Visit tools.dreamfaceapp.com. So this is your registration page. Just click on this Google icon to register with Google, and that's all. Now we can proceed. I've logged into my account and click here to locate your video file from within your computer and select it. Let's wait for the upload to complete. Okay, now close this window and click on Audio, click Upload Audio or Video and click Upload from Device. Locate the audio from in your computer and open it. Now hit Generate and let's wait for the process to complete. This takes just a couple of minutes to generate. Now, while we are waiting, let me show you around the subscription plans. As you can see, I have a subscription plan. Not actually the Pro plan, but the $5 plan. This plan is not a Pro plan, but it gives you unlimited generations up to 30 seconds per video. Since I began using this $5 plan, I've never run out of credit, and this 32 credit you see on my plan has never dropped. And you can see from my lip sync Dream Face is doing a fantastic job, and I hope they keep it this way. New account is given 2 credits per week, but even if you generate a video, the credit doesn't drop. If we click on this Pro icon, you can see we are running the free plan. This is the Pro plan for $30 and the bigger plans, which you do not need for now because the $30 plan is unlimited for the entire year, and you can generate a single video up to 180 seconds. What more do you need? By the way, I am not paid by any of these services for the record. We are just learning as new beginners. Okay, the video's ready. Just click on it. And it opens on a different page. Let's play it.
And the best part is that it is free or cheaper than 11 Labs. Just go to ttsopenai.com and you'll have tons of different natural-sounding voices to choose from, plus non-expiring credits.
All right, just as expected, perfect lip sync. Now this is your download button, so click to download, but wait. If you download it, you'll notice the video is heavily watermarked and with the worst video quality. Now, let me show you a simple secret to downloading it without watermark and show you the difference. Okay, so for this you must have an IDM downloader. A lot of people have this on their computer as this is the #1 downloader available. So just click on the IDM pop-up to download it. Now, check this out. Let me play the direct download. This is without IDM. The video quality is a complete nightmare and the watermark can't even be covered because of the massive size. And this is with IDM. You can see there's no watermarks with the IDM download. Plus, the video quality is greatly improved.
11 Labs. Just go to TTS.
If you are using the Pro version, the video quality will be unleashed. So if you use IDM to download, you still do not have the highest quality like those with the Pro plan. Just avoid clicking on this big download button provided down here. If you've made it this far, I honestly appreciate your time. Your views, likes, and comments are so much appreciated. A big thank you from me to you. Every single CapCut trick I use in this tutorial will be shared with you in my next video. Please subscribe and make your thoughts readable in the comment section. My name is Zara Kessler, your AI virtual guide, and I'll see you in my next post.